Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to RTC TV4. My name is Dakota Hayden, and right now we are live here at Tippy Valley Gymnasium, where we got the Valley Vikings taking on the Knox Redskins here tonight. Right now we're just getting over with the JV game, where the Vikings won against the Redskins 57-42. Here in a little bit we'll get the varsity game underway, but for right now we'll just kind of take a step back and leave the camera up onto the court, and we'll be right back here in a little bit once the varsity game kicks off. Thank you for tuning in. We will be right back.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
The unofficial scoring for tonight's JV contest, first of all for Knox, Brock Talby had 5. Zach Rose was 7. Matt King had 3. Ethan Wackel had 3. Trevor Bussey had 1. Colton Clements had 1. And Austin Talby with 22. For Tippecanoe Valley, Matthew Howells had 3. Brayden Shepard was 7. Ross O'Connor had 7. Bryce Fisher with 5. Alex Kraft with 4. DJ Estep had 11. And Rex Kuchenstein with 20. Tomorrow, our swimmers will be at Culver Academy at 9 o'clock in the morning. Our wrestlers will be at Tippecanoe starting at 8:30 in the morning. And our girls basketball team is home with Wabash at 6:15 tomorrow evening. On Monday, December 3rd, our boys 9th grade basketball team will be home with Wabash at 6:15. On Tuesday evening, December 4th, our boys basketball will be home with Oregon Davis at 6:15. And on Wednesday, December 5th, our girls basketball with Triton at 6:15.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
Okay, and we're ready to get started with the game here tonight. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to RTC TV4. Tonight we are live here at Tippecanoe Valley High School Gymnasium, where we got the Tippecanoe Valley Vikings taking on the Knox Redskins. My name is Dakota Hayden. Alongside with me as a co-commentator and cameraman, I have Nate Roberts. How you doing, Nate?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good. Just getting things underway here. We had our 20-minute countdown in between the games. That's just finishing up now on the scoreboard. Then we'll get things going for the tip-off and get our players introduced and whatnot.
I'd like to ask everyone who is able to please stand.
Oh yes, of course, we're going to have the Pledge of Allegiance real quick.
Honors America with our national anthem.
Performance of the national anthem was played by Valley's own high school band. They sound pretty great out here tonight.
Yes, really nice performance by them.
Okay, we got 8 minutes on the clock. Guess we're getting ready to introduce our starting lineup for both sides.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tippecanoe Valley High School for tonight's varsity contest between the Redskins of Knox High School and our own Tippecanoe Valley Vikings. At this time, I'd like to introduce the starting lineups. First of all, for Knox.
All right, we got our starting lineups for Knox.
Starting at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 4, Kevin Lovins.
We got number 4, Kevin Lovins.
Starting at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 14, Ian Code.
We got number 14, Ian
Starting
Code.
at third guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 23, Gunnar Wagner.
We got number 23, Gunnar Wagner.
Starting forward, a 6'3" sophomore, number 12, Cade Short.
We got number 12, Cade
And at the other
Short.
forward position, a 6'3" senior, number 13, Jared Prater.
And number 13, Jared Prater for the Redskins.
Mr. Rob Kruger, and assisted by Mr. Byron Falstich.
As well as their head coach, Rob Kruger, and their assistant coach, Byron Falstich. Now for the starting lineups for your Tippecanoe Valley Vikings. We got number 10, Tanner Trapedi.
Position for Mentone, a 6' senior, number 24, Parker Dalrymple.
24, Parker Dalrymple. My apologies.
Number 40, Jace Potter.
We got number 40, Jace Potter.
Forward from Silver Lake, a 6' senior, number 34, Cameron Parker.
We got number 34, Cameron Parker.
Valley lineup at the other forward position. A 6' senior from Akron, number 30, Wes Melanson.
We got number 30, Wes Melanson.
Mr. Chad Patrick.
And of course, we got the head coach, Chad Patrick. and the assistant coach, Bill Patrick, as well as Trey Eaton. All right, we're looking to get things started out here tonight.
If my research serves me right, I believe currently that Valley is 1-1, with their only loss being to Warsaw, but the win being to Argus, and Knox is 2-0 so far. I believe 1-0 in conference as well. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup between these two.
This is going to be an interesting matchup. So we're going to see if Valley can give them their first loss then of the season so far for Knox. Let's see if they can pull that off. We're getting things set up out here on the court, getting ready for the tip-off. Looks like we got number 40 down there for the Vikings, Jace Potter, which he's sitting at 6'2", so I imagine he's probably a good pick in there. And we got number 13, Jared Prater, who is 6'3", up there for the Redskins. There's the tip-off. The Vikings got it. Passing the ball, keeping it around on the outside of the arc. Trying to get in. Redskins with the steal. Right over the half side of the court. Number 4, Lovins has got it. Passing all the way over number 13 to put it up for 2. He gets it. Number 13, Prater.
Really nice assist there.
The Vikings bring it over to their side of the court now. Trying to find a way in, trying to drive somewhere. Redskins playing a pretty nice defense, popping up for a 3. Just off the mark, the 3 attempt from number 24, Dalrymple. Now the Redskins bringing it across the half court. It's number 4, Lovins with it. Passing over to 13. Looking to find it, he's gonna drive.
That was very, very close.
They lose the hold of it, the Vikings getting the steal. Quickly taking it back over to their side. Again, trying to find room to run, tried to pass it in, couldn't quite get it. They're going to drive, put up for 2 in the paint. He's got his own rebound. He's in triple coverage. Someone help him. The Redskins now taking the ball back, bringing it over to their side of the court.
At first, it looked like he almost saved himself, but
he was close. Number 4, Kevin Lovins with the basket. He's going to get put up for the and 1. He's going to get another shot.
Shooting 1.
See if we can make this a 3-point play. Just off the rim. Vikings with the possession. Passing around on the outside arc. And go in. Very aggressive defense by the Redskins.
yeah, they're giving them no opportunities.
Except for that one right there by number 34, Cameron Parker for the 3, finally putting the Vikings on the board.
From what I've seen of Parker, he's one of those people that if you're giving him an open opportunity for 3, there is a very high possibility that he's going to make it.
And he looks pretty accurate too, yeah. Oh, and now we got number 4 answering with a 3-point of his own. That's Kevin Lovins again for the Redskins. Trying to keep that breathing room in for him. Now sitting at 7 and 3.
Yeah, Knox had double standards right there. They're basically like, yeah, we're going to allow you to have a 3, but as long as we get a 3 of our own as well.
Vikings trying to get something moving now. Keep on the arc, number 34 for the 3-point attempt again. Didn't quite make his mark that time. Redskins got it. The attempt was from Cameron Parker, 34. Redskins number 13 with the jumper, just short. It's caught by Lovins to keep it in their play. Number 14 for the Redskins. He's going to get hit with that double dribble. I think that was number 34 for the Vikings. Parker keeping that heat on him to force him into that double dribble.
I honestly thought that was going to be called a reach, and that's what I thought it was at first, but I guess I was wrong.
That's what it looked like. Vikings, he's going in to go up for the layup. They're calling a blocking foul on him. They're going to put number 34, Cameron Parker, up there for 2 shots.
Number 4, Kevin Lovins. Cameron Parker at the line, shooting 2.
Parker's name has been mentioned in this broadcast more than 3 times any other player so far.
He's good for 1. Let's see if he can do that again and get 2 points up on the board for the Vikings. Or 2 more points, I should say, on the board for the Vikings.
Jalen Shepard checks in for the Vikings.
We got number 22, Jalen Shepard, checking in for the Vikings. He's going to take place of, I do believe that was number 40 who stepped out. Jace Potter.
Yeah, Valley has been put in a very interesting situation. As one of their tallest players from last year's squad, Alex Morrison, has actually not joined the team this year, and that's going to be somewhat interesting considering that the 2 tallest players now on Valley's squad is both Jace Potter and Jalen Shepard.
Interesting. Well, we'll see how that plays into effect here tonight. Valley taking it across the half court. And he's going for the drive to go up for the layup, just short of it. Number 22 on the rebound. That was Shepard on the rebound. He'll draw the foul and get 2 shots. Or no, they'll get a restart, my bad.
That looked like a block, and I mean an actual block and not a blocking foul.
A jumper shot by number 34.
Cameron Parker.
Cameron Parker for 2 more for the Vikings.
Parker has been given those opportunities, and he's making them count.
Absolutely. The Redskins trying to make some maneuvers of their own. Number 13 with the layup. All around the world on that rim.
All around the world, but not where they needed to be.
Not at all. Vikings taking it back to their side of the court to make something happen. That's for 3, not on the money. Vikings on the rebound, though. Redskins just taking it back. It's been madness so far.
So many turnovers and so many fouls so far.
13 with a nice spin to go up. He's going to draw that foul. He's going to get put on the line for 2. Number 13 for the Redskins, Jared Prater.
Valley foul number 22, Jalen Shepard.
The foul was on Shepard, number 22,
Jared
for
Prater
the Vikings. In and out for Prater for the first shot.
Zach Rose checks in for Knox. Alex Kraft for Tippecanoe Valley.
We got number, I do believe, 22, Zach Rose checking in for Redskins. 23, I think, stepped out, Gunnar Wagner, if I saw right. Second shot just short of the rim, or just off the rim, I should say. Back over in Viking possession across the mid. Trying to get something moving, try to pass in to the paint. Get a hold of it after losing control for a little bit. Vikings still on the offensive. Oh, we thought about putting it up. Trying to maneuver their way in. He puts it up, number 10 for the Vikings for a 3-point attempt. It was not good. 10. Tripedi for the attempt. Just couldn't quite make it, just a little bit off.
22, Jalen Shepard.
I bet being a basketball player is kind of hard because when you're put in those positions where you have the ball, it's just so hard not to fight the urge to just chuck up a 3, even though that's not the smartest move to make.
I guess you got to go off on those chances they might make the shot because, hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So,
even though that kind of offense is popular with today's basketball standards, especially after the Warriors.
Very true. Travel for number 12 for the Redskins. Cade Short. Vikings crossing the midcourt, taking it to their side. Pushing. What was that called on?
Valley foul number 54, Alex Kraft.
That's number 54, Alex Kraft for the Vikings. That foul was called on. Redskins now possession, bringing it over to their side of the court. 4 Lovins passing over to 14 for the three-point attempt. He's just short. Vikings kind of holding things up a little bit. Trying to make sure they got everyone lined up where they need to be. Jump shot, number 10. That's Tripedi for the 2 points. Redskins now back on their side of the court, trying to answer that 2-point shot. 12. Oh, I thought it was going to go up. 13, Will, with the layup. 13,
Jared
Redskins.
Prater.
It's Jared Prater for 2.
Yeah, I'm noticing for Valley, there's very little players within the post, and that's not good, especially if you're trying to keep the offensive rebounds.
That's very true. Want to make sure to get on those as quick as possible.
Foul number 10, Tanner Tripedi.
There's a foul on Tripedi.
Enters the Valley lineup.
We got number 24 stepping out, number 30 taking his place for the Vikings. Number 24 being Parker Dalrymple, and number 30 being Wes Melanson coming into play for him. (13) trying to drive. He's going to pass it out to Lovins. Lovins going to put up the 3. Just off. Vikings with the rebound.
Really nice defense there by Melanson to prevent him from making that easy 3.
It was. Keep the pressure on. Vikings going to take it slow a little bit crossing the midcourt. We're almost done here in the first quarter. Maybe setting things up for one more play attempt.
Yeah, I picture for every team within the last minute, you try to play a little more conservatively within the time because you don't want to allow the other team to make a half-court buzzer beater against your defense.
For sure. And with the score this close, can't take any chances. Looking for one last jumper. Off the money, Redskins. Nope. Well, that's going to bring the first quarter to an end. The Redskins leading 9 to the Vikings 8. We're going to take a short break here and get a word in from our sponsors, and we'll be right back here for the second quarter here on RTC TV4. Thanks for tuning in. We will be right back. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Enyard's True Value in Rental is your local one-stop shop for all of your home improvement and party rental needs. Let our friendly and knowledgeable staff help you with your next project or event. Start right. Start here. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. And we are back after that short little break here, getting things started with the second quarter here. Once again, Redskins leading 9-8 on the Vikings.
No one has reached double digits yet in point count, which means that this will probably be a low-scoring game and a pretty high defensive one at best.
Yeah, it's been really intense so far, kicking things off in the first quarter.
Speaking of defense, that block.
That was nice. Redskins trying to put it up. They're on top of the rebounds. Vikings able to steal it from them. Everyone's on top of everyone here. See what they can do.
So many blocks and so many steals. As I've said, this is going to be a defensive best game.
It is, and it's shown it. Vikings looking to drive and trying to find some opening here. They got a travel foul called.
Honestly, I didn't really agree with that call. I honestly thought Parker's foot was still on the ground, and it looked like he was about to step off with this pivot, but
That's what I was thinking, but, you know, we're not the officials, I guess. We only call the game. We can't call the rules.
yeah. Plus, we could be just seeing it from this angle, and that could affect our perspectives.
True. 22 at the layup for the Redskins. He gets another 2 points. That's Zach Rose.
And they finally cracked double digits.
Redskins sitting at 11 to Valley's 8. Melanson up for 2.
Wes Melanson.
Melanson up for 2.
That was a really nice assist from Kraft there. He saw that Melanson was going in, and he just gave that opportunity away.
Melanson also able to swipe the ball from the Redskins, giving Valley the possession again.
Melanson having a good game away from the points tonight so far.
See if we can keep it up.
Couple steals, even a block.
Vikings on the outside looking to get in. Melanson with a nice bounce pass over to number 40 for the Vikings. That's Jace Potter for the 2.
Really nice effort there by Potter to go in for the score, and really nice effort by Melanson as well to even provide the assist. He's having himself a pretty good game so far.
That has been pretty good. It was a nice play. 13 for Redskins. Tried to go up, but didn't have a ball to go up with.
The ball is attached to the court like a magnet.
We got tag-ins. We got number 10 coming in for Vikings, and that would be Tripedi. And we got Lovins coming in for the Redskins, number 4. Bounce pass trying to get in, up for a jumper. Just off the mark, Vikings with the possession. Trying to get some movement going. Petey tried for a pass. Kickball. That pass trying to go up.
Knox foul number 13.
That's going to be the foul on number 13 for the Redskins, Jared Prater.
Cade Short reports in for the Redskins.
We got Cade Short, number 12, coming in for him. Vikings going up for 2. Couldn't quite get it. It was a nice attempt, nice drive. Redskins now advancing their side of the court pretty quickly, tossing it up. Just off the mark. Number 14 for the Redskins, Ian Coad for the attempt. Now Vikings bring it over to their side. 24 for the 3. In and out just off the mark. 24 for Vikings being Dalrymple.
I was thinking that was going to go in.
Lovins now for 3 for the Redskins, and he nails it on the
Kevin
money.
Lovins for 3.
Gonna pass in, get it in there, going for 2. It's a nice shot.
James Potter.
2 points over there for Potter for the Vikings.
Really nice effort there for him when it came to that hook shot.
Number 4, Lovins, looking to go up for 2. Tried to get a hand on his rebound, couldn't quite get that. Vikings got it. We got some players coming in. I think we got
along with Jalen Shepard.
Cameron Parker and Jalen Shepard coming in for Valley.
Knox foul on number 4, Kevin Lovins.
This game is so close that if my memory serves me correctly, I don't think there's been a single timeout that has been called.
Not yet, not yet.
Question is, will this game go without a timeout?
I bet if this keeps getting close here, Vikings just losing control of the ball there. If this game stays as close as it is, I'm sure near around, third and fourth quarter, we'll be hitting those timeouts quite frequently.
Yeah, especially within the last minutes of the fourth quarter, because those are the key times.
For sure, the essential points, yeah. Redskins now on their side of the court. 14 pulling a three, just right off the mark and on the rim. 14 was Ian Coad with that attempt for a three-pointer. Now Vikings trying for one of their own, just off the mark there for number 24, Dalrymple. Redskins for two.
Ian Code.
That was number 14, Ian Coad. He decided he couldn't make that three last time. He's going to go for a two this time, and he gets it. 24 for the Vikings, looking to drive in, go up for two, couldn't quite get it.
Yeah, really nice defensive effort by Knox to prevent Dalrymple from making, so far, a good percentage of his shots.
They've been on top of him. Redskins looking to go up. Yeah, he's going to get hit with that foul. That'll put, see, that was number 23 for the Redskins. Gunnar Wagner on the line for two.
Gunnar Wagner.
And the Vikings are reaching bonus point territory where they'll hit 7 fouls and give the Redskins, a bonus. Which, with the matchup being this close, I don't think they'd want to give them that.
Ryan Walters.
Even though the bonus lasts for the rest of the half, it's still not a good idea to give the opponent team any source of opportunity for points, especially at a game this close.
Very true. Wagner wasn't able to capitalize on the two free throws. No, Valley with a three-point attempt by number 10. Trapedi couldn't quite make it on the mark. Restarting here. Vikings trying to find a way in. Thought about putting it up. He's going to put it up. Put it for two, though. Just one step across the line.
That was a really nice fake there by Trapedi to get his defender leaning, and that's given him a pretty easy opportunity right there.
Definitely caught him off when he put up that shot. Score's tied now at 16. 12 for the Redskins, going up and breaks that tie. That's Cade Short for the Redskins.
Cade Short.
Vikings back on their side of the court. See if we can get something going. Trapedi going for three. Trapedi with the three for Valley.
Trapedi is slowly becoming on fire currently.
He is. Number 12 for the Redskins. Short. Or was that Zach Rose? I saw two. I guess it was. I assumed it was 12. No, I think it's 22. Zach Rose for that 2-point.
Let's see if Trapedi makes another one this possession.
22 for Vikings going up. Couldn't quite get it. They're on the rebound. Trapedi up. Send it back to Melanson. He goes up for two, just short. He's able to keep it in play.
Nice effort by Trapedi to save it, but unfortunately the ball landed in the wrong hands.
Redskins trying to get something moving. They still only have a 1-point lead. 14 for the two. In and out. Vikings with the possession. Number 14, Ian Code with that attempt.
That shot literally went in and out.
34 for the Vikings. Had all the time in the world for that three-pointer. Just missed it. Cameron Parker on that attempt. You got number 40 coming into play for the Vikings. That's Jace, I do believe. Jace Potter.
Jared Prater enters
And
for
we
Knox.
got Prater in for Knox, number 13, Jared Prater. Redskins with the ball. We got a minute left till halftime. And they got only a 1-point lead. I think they'd want to try and stretch out this 1 minute if they can. And if the Vikings want to try and get anything going here before we get into the half, they're going to put some pressure on them. And it looks like that's what they're trying to do.
Trying to force over a turnover without committing any fouls. Really interesting challenge considering that they only need one more foul until they're in the bonus zone and they're down by one.
So they get going. We're rearing around 30 seconds. Redskins doing a great job keeping it away from them, though. Well, they broke the two-man coverage. They are both giving each other. They're just on top of each other, looking for a breakaway for a layup. Oh, he got swatted.
Really, really nice effort there.
Trapiti trying to look for a play. He's looking to put it up. Someone got a hand on it. And that's going to bring us to the end of the second quarter. That's going to shift us into halftime, folks. It's been an intense game. 20-19, Knox leading. We're going to take a short break and switch out to commercials here, and we'll be right back here after the break. Thank you for tuning in.
Ever wonder why your local TV bill keeps going up? The bulk of these increases are due to rising network fees. A few powerful media companies dictate what TV providers must pay to offer their channels to you. And every time networks demand more money, that affects what you pay every month. If TV providers don't meet their demands, networks threaten blackouts. Since 1999, these network fees have increased by 3.5 times the rate of inflation. To see what we're doing to keep network fees in check, visit tvonmyside.com.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer Simply Free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
All right, folks, and we're back real quick. We got 0.1 second on the clock, and it looks like they're going to run it here before halftime, actually. Vikings got the possession. Let's see what they can do with it. They got 1 second left on the board. Pass is made. He's going to put it up for three. Nope. Just short of that buzzer beat right there. All right. Now officially we're into halftime, folks. And if you didn't catch earlier, after that big block attempt over on the Viking side to get it out of possession of the Redskins, we had a player go down over there. I didn't quite catch who it was, but I do know that he did get up before that 1 second play was made, and he seemed to be walking on his own power, and he seems just fine. I guess he just might have hit the floor a little bit too hard and kind of shaking himself up. But if any of you saw that, he is good. He is fine. We're going to take a short break here on commentary. We're going to step away for a little bit, and we'll keep the audio on to the ambiance, and you can hear the high school band play. And we'll kind of just keep the camera pointed at the court. We'll be right back with you at third quarter. Thank you for tuning in here on RTC TV 4, and we'll be right back here with you in just a bit.
There's been a lot of talk lately about net neutrality. At RTC, our customers receive the full and open internet, and nothing less. We are not the gatekeeper, toll operator, or curator. A free and open internet has been the single biggest driver of innovation over the last generation, and we want that engine of innovation to live on in our customers. If you ever have a question about your internet service, give RTC a call. We are here for you.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. All right, folks, and we are back here after the halftime, getting ready to get things started off the third quarter here tonight. Once again, I'm Dakota Hayden here, and joined by me, I have Nate Roberts here as my co-commentator and cameraman. We are getting back into the mix of things. Redskins leading 20 to the Vikings 19. It has been a very close matchup here tonight, Nate.
I most certainly will agree with you, as this game so far has just been definitely balanced. It seems that the game is going to go one direction, and before you know it, the whole scale has just been completely flipped 180 degrees.
It has. We'll see where it carries on here as we get into the third quarter. Clock starting, Vikings got the possession. We got a early foul on Knox, number 13, be Prater. Vikings with the ball, trying to find an opening for a pass. Melanson, going for a three, just off the mark. Redskins now with possession.
That was almost rebounded by Potter there.
Redskins with the 2 points. Ian Code. And Trapedi with the ball over for the Vikings. The 34 putting up for two. 34 for the Vikings. That's Parker, Cameron Parker.
This game has been so close in scoring that every time someone scores, I always expect the other team to reply back.
Lovins for three, just off the mark. Yes, it's been close. They're just back and forth with each other. Stepping out of bounds, number 12 for the Redskins, Cade Short. It'll be a Viking possession. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that the biggest lead we've had this game so far has only been one possession.
It's got to have been close to that.
Very close.
Foul, number 34, Cameron Parker.
Got a foul on number 34, Cameron Parker, and now Redskins possession. Redskins keep it on the outside of the arc, trying to find a way in or take a shot out. So they pull off 14 for the three. He gets that three-pointer. Ian Coed.
Ian Code for three.
Or Code.
The things are starting to lean towards Knox here so far in the second half. I mean, they're currently leading by 2 possessions.
Well, they're starting to prove now why they've gone 2-0 so far. Let's see if the Vikings can still dethrone them. They got a chance. A three-point attempt by number 24 for the Vikings. That is Parker Dalrymple. Trying to go for the two, went a little bit over. Vikings got possession, going to bring it back to their side.
Really nice defensive effort by Melanton, and really nice rebound by Potter there.
It's in passing the ball over to number 34. That was Parker. And now we're moving on. Going for the jumper. A bit short. Redskins with possession now. Heading back over. Look to try and drive. So I take a step out. Going for a three. Number 14, Code, is on fire. That's his second one.
Yeah, I'm noticing that Code is consistently trying to shoot from that specific spot from the three-point range.
He's got some heat on him, that's for sure. We got a timeout called, and with the timeout being called, we're going to take a short break to get a word in from our sponsors, and we'll be right back here on RTC TV4. Thanks for tuning in.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
And with the whistle being blown and the buzzer sound, and that timeout has come to an end, and we are back here with 5 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Redskins starting to get a little bit of a lead here, sitting at 28-21. Vikings with possession of the ball. Let's see what they do.
Yeah, Valley wants to prevent themselves from being under 500, then something's got to click here with the next quarter and a half.
For sure. It's not going to start with that. Redskins were able to steal it out from under them. Passing it around, starting to get a little quick here. See if they find an opening. Ooh, it was a nice pass. He's going up. Just off the mark for 2. Vikings on the rebound.
I'm very convinced that had that been Code, that would have went in.
With how he's been showing up on that side, it's probably about a guarantee. Miss on the jumper. Redskins back with it. Trying to get their opening. Code popping a 3 from the other side of the arc. Couldn't quite make it. Wasn't from his normal position. He's not as dialed in.
Yeah. That right corner is basically his top priority right now.
Vikings defense trying to apply a bit more pressure than normal. Redskins having trouble getting in there. Going up for the 2. Code couldn't quite get it. Tried to get a hand in on his rebound. Couldn't quite get there either. Vikings now bringing it back over to their side of the court. Chapiti popping a quick 3. In and out. That's a heartbreaker.
So many shots this game have gone in and out. Starting to wonder if they've evolved their jump shot so that the ball rotates horizontally instead of vertically.
Redskins now trying to break through. Oh, Code going for a long 3 shot. Just a tad off.
That would have been like very, very dirty just to make a 3 from all the way back there just out of like random.
For sure. But if he's good for it, like it's going up for that 2-pointer, couldn't quite get it. 34, Cameron Parker just short. Redskins now going up. That's going to get the foul called.
Yeah, Valley's offense got to kind of step up here. I mean, it looks like a football score right now, but unfortunately, only one score isn't going to help them here.
Right.
Alex Kraft along with Jalen Shepard reporting for the Vikings.
We got Alex Kraft and Jalen Shepard checking in for the Vikings here. The Redskins still with the possession of the ball, trying to find an opening. The pass into Lovins, going out to 12, put up for 2. He gets it. It's a nice floater there. Cade Short.
Yeah, Valley wants to stay within the game. They got to start clicking on some of their next shots and also try to prevent turnovers just like that one.
Yeah, they do. Redskins able to get in there for that, but got caught with the travel on number 12. Cade Short again there. Not again for the travel, but again with his name being called out. Vikings now on their side of the court, staying around the arc, trying to pressure themselves in. Or press themselves in, I should say. Redskins are the ones applying the pressure. Trying to find an opening. Redskins doing a great job sticking to their man, keeping the guard up. Haven't really gave him too much room to breathe. Going up for the 2 for the Vikings. Gonna get it, gonna get that blocking foul called, and he's gonna go up for 2.
Of course, the Knox side of the bleachers don't really agree with that call, but I've noticed that there's always at least one controversial call that always doesn't sit well with the fans against Valley.
There's always that one. Number 34, Cameron Parker, with his first free throw is good. He's got 2. Let's see if he can do it again. Just off the back of the rim and into a Redskin hand. Number 14 going all the way for that layup. Ian Code. Just rocking with it here tonight. About 1:35 left here in the third.
Yeah, Ian Code and the bottom of the net are basically best friends right now, as he's been very consistent with scoring.
He has so far. So we can keep it going. Vikings need to apply a bit more pressure on him when he gets on the offense. We got a travel call. I do believe that was on 34. Cameron Parker. Redskins now bring the ball back to their side of the court. Code going up for the 2. Couldn't quite get it. He's going to keep it in play, though. Get the rebound back to one of his teammates. They're fumbling with it, and they're going to take it out and kind of restart a little bit here with that. Code with the ball, passing it around, trying to get something moving.
Valley foul number 30, Wes Melanson.
That's going to be a foul, number 30, Melanson.
Knox so far has not been really giving any sort of opportunities within the post, at least in this possession. They've mostly just been relying on being within a half-court line.
Seems to be, for sure. About ready to run out of time here in the third. They might make one last play if they can help it. Looks like they're going to try to pass it in. Go for 2, 12. Just off the rim. 3.6 seconds left on the clock. He's going to get put on the line for 2 shots.
Valley foul number 22, Jalen Shepard.
The foul is on 22, Jalen Shepard, and number 12, Cade Short for 2. First shot's up, off the back, and no good. But he does have the second attempt. See if we can get another point.
Ryan Walters enters for Knox.
And of course, granted, if he makes it, Valley has at least one opportunity to try to get something.
See what they can do. They got less than a second left, putting it up for a half court. Just off the back. Well, that's going to bring it into our third quarter. We're going to take a short break and get a word in from our sponsors, and we'll be right back to provide commentary for the fourth quarter. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be right back with you after the short break.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Enyard's True Value and Rental is your local one-stop shop for all of your home improvement and party rental needs. Let our friendly and knowledgeable staff help you with your next project or event. Start right. Start here. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Your gift card is over here.
And we are back here live on RTC TV4 in Tippecanoe Valley High School Gymnasium for our fourth quarter here in tonight's matchup between the Vikings and the Redskins. Redskins still leading 32-22 against the Vikings. It's a Redskin possession too, starting things off here.
I just gotta say, before the fourth quarter started, they just mentioned that a person just won a $100 gift card, and I'm kind of jealous for them.
See, I get better numbers in the raffle. 34 for the Vikings for 3 points. Cameron Parker with a nice three-pointer.
That was a really nice attempt there from Parker, as he's definitely needed that.
Redskins going to try and answer it. Maybe try and get an opening. 13 looking to go for two. A nice layup attempt. Couldn't quite get it on the mark. Vikings with possession. Head back to their side of the court. Tripedi and Melanson passing it back and forth. Trying to find a place to drive. Can't find nowhere to go. Redskins with a pretty aggressive defense, staying on their man. Tripedi for three. Just off. He goes to the rim. He's on his rebound. He's going to pass it out. And there's going to be another three-point attempt just off the rim. And 22 on the rebound. Couldn't quite get it going. Redskins finally get a hand in there to stop it.
3 attempts there by Valley to try to cut the lead down, but none of them goes in. That's kind of a bad time to commit and act like that.
Very true. Oh, Vikings getting a hand in. That's Tripedi going all the way up for the layup. He's in for two.
That is very, very nice. That is a very nice move by Tripedi there to get the steal and to finish it right at the layup.
I mean, at the right place at the right time for that one, that's for sure. Redskins now on their side of the court. They're popping one up, just off the mark. Vikings back in possession. Redskins really aren't in a position to take too many risks like that too often, as Vikings are trying to break that lead there. They're getting close. But if they can't finish up with their layups, they're not going to make it as far. There'll be a timeout called on the court again. We'll take a short break and be right back here with you on RTC TV4. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back.
Ever wonder why your local TV bill keeps going up? The bulk of these increases are due to rising network fees. A few powerful media companies dictate what TV providers must pay to offer their channels to you. And every time networks demand more money, that affects what you pay every month. If TV providers don't meet their demands, networks threaten blackouts. Since 1999, these network fees have increased by 3.5 times the rate of inflation. To see what we're doing to keep network fees in check, visit tvonmyside.com.
We're back after that timeout. Both teams taken out to the court once again.
2-possession lead here by Knox with 5:33 left to go. This is where things start to click for at least one of the teams.
Let's see who can get on top of it here. Code looking to try and drive. Vikings there to get a hand in. Trapedi with the ball, heading back over the mid. Trying to get something moving. Before trying to pass in and get him in the paint. Redskins getting a hold of it and just stealing it.
Very nice steal right there. Potter didn't even see his arm come out from his side.
Redskins keeping it around. Vikings starting to get a little bit more aggressive, but they left Code out there on the side, able to get the 3-point.
Yeah, Code is just an absolute madman from that spot. Basically, try to prevent him from even being anywhere near that spot, and Valley should be in a good position.
The 34 for the Vikings for a 3-point attempt, just bouncing off the back. Couldn't quite get it there. Redskins with the possession. But yeah, for sure, Valley's got to tighten up their defense on Code, especially when he's in that position. He's made almost every shot he's got from there, if not all of them. Oh, pushing. It's going to be on Knox for sure.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious.
Knox foul, number 13, Jared Prater.
That foul was on Jared Prater, number 13. Start things off again. It looks like we got a timeout called here. And with that timeout, once again, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with you here on RTC TV4. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer simply free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Back after that timeout here. Vikings start things off again after that. Possession of the ball as a result of a foul before the timeout. So then you get rolling with it here. 34 with the jumper. He makes it for another 2-point. That's Cameron Parker.
Shots like those are especially needed, especially if you're pretty well known to make those kind of shots. Try to shoot those a lot more often and try to balance it out as well.
For sure. Going up for the layup. I think that was Lovins in there for the layup for the Redskins. There's a foul called.
Yeah, if 2 refs signal that, then it's pretty obvious that it's a foul.
Oh, for sure.
Valley foul number 34,
That's on
Parker.
Cameron Parker for the foul. Number 34 for the Vikings. Got number 23, Gunnar Wagner for 2.
Yeah, Valley is edging in on 7 fouls, which considering they're down by a pretty good amount, that is definitely not what they need at this moment.
Not at all. Jalen Shepard checking in for Valley. Just off the back, the second free throw doesn't go through. About 3 minutes and 42 seconds left here in the game. Vikings with the possession. They are down 7. Is it possible to make up? Yes. Is it going to be difficult with this defense from the Redskins? For sure. See what they can pull off.
They also got to be starting to click with their shots, because I've noticed that even the layups that they're attempting don't go in about half the time, and you just got to start making those.
They seem a bit rushed when they go in for it. Trapedi going for 3. Trapedi with the 3.
Tanner Trapedi for 3.
That's something that the Vikings needed.
Most definitely, and for sure, they certainly hope that can be a huge momentum booster that they definitely need.
Absolutely, and if they can just get it away from the Redskins and make sure they don't score here in this possession. They're leaving some of those guys open wide for 3-point shots.
And you got to especially watch out for Code, because before you know it, if he's open, he's just going to be banking those in.
For sure. Got a call on a travel on the Redskins. Vikings will get possession.
Under 3 minutes to go, they definitely got to start.
Jace Potter checks in.
They definitely got to start making those layups in.
Along with
For
Parker
sure.
Dowell
Jace Potter is in for for the Vikings and
checks in for Knox.
Jared Prater for Knox. I think someone else came in for the Vikings, but I didn't catch who. Vikings trying to play smart here. Going in for two. That layup is just a little bit off. And you're right, Nate. That's definitely not something you want here this close at the end of the game.
I was thinking that layup was going to go in, but it just bounced off the back of the rim, and it just popped back out.
Redskins looking to play a little conservative and maybe pull. I was about ready to say pull off on those three-point attempts, but Levin's going up for it. 12 for the Redskins on the rebound. There's a holding foul.
Valley foul, number 30, Wes Melanson.
That was on Melanson for that foul.
Alex Kraft and
We
Jalen
got
Shepard
Alex
checking in for the
Kraft and
Vikings.
Jalen Shepard coming in for Valley. And the Redskins to start things back up. Trying to pop it in. Vikings getting it away from them, trying to keep a hold of it. Barely by the skin of their teeth get that one out.
Very nice of Kraft to manage to make Knox lose the ball and manage to retain the ball even when falling onto the court.
Melanson for three. Melanson for three.
Wes Melanson for three.
Minute 50 left to go, and they are
Timeout,
only 1
Tippecanoe.
point behind. Valley with the timeout. We're going to take a short break and be right back here after this commercial. Thank you for tuning in to RTC TV 4.
There's been a lot of talk lately about net neutrality. At RTC, our customers receive the full and open internet, and nothing less. We are not the gatekeeper, toll operator, or curator. A free and open internet has been the single biggest driver of innovation over the last generation, and we want that engine of innovation to live on in our customers. If you ever have a question about your internet service, give RTC a call. We are here for you.
All right, folks, and we're back here with a minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Redskins only barely in the lead by 1 point. The Vikings have done a great job catching up to them here as the score sits 36-35.
2 3-pointers that was really needed managed to go through the bottom of the net, and they're right now in a really good position, and really interested to see if they still manage to stay there.
We'll see what happens. Redskins have the possession. For sure, the Vikings got to keep an eye on Code, because if he gets into a spot, he's dialed in right there.
Yes, it's basically automatic.
See what they can do. Redskins maneuvering around on the outside, maybe trying to go for the inside. He's going to go up for two. He's going to get hit with the travel. Vikings going to get possession. This could be what they need. Let's see if they can pull this off.
Yeah, Valley's definitely got to click with their shot here in order to get the lead, and hopefully that'll set them up to be in a very good, comfortable spot with most of their players thinking, hey, I actually have a chance of winning this game.
Cameron Parker checking in for Valley right before the play started. Trapiti crossed the line with the ball. The midline, I should say. See what they can do, staying on the outside. They are for three. Trapiti just in and out, barely.
So many in and out shots that it's just been very crazy.
Redskins now in possession. Valley is just being right on top of them. They're going to try their best to not give them a room to breathe at all.
But when you do that, you got to be very cautious, because at this point, Knox, all they really need to do is just play a lot conservatively, and basically you don't want to have them waste as much time as possible.
Right. Jalen Shepard on the line. Or not on the line, but checking in for Valley. Number 23, Gunnar Wagner on the line for Knox. And he made his first free throw. Let's see if we can make his second one. And if he does,
Okay.
just short. If Valley can get one good solid three-pointer, they take the lead with a minute left to go here in the fourth. Knox also has a bonus, I see. So Valley's got 7 fouls. Trapiti thought about shooting that three. Good thing he thought different of it. Going for the jumper for two, just short.
That is definitely not what they needed.
Not at all. Redskins with the ball. Vikings trying to put on some kind of full court press. Then we got a timeout called on the court. Timeout.
30-second timeout, Knox.
We'll take a short break. We'll be right back with you after this timeout here on RTC TV4. Thank you for tuning in. We shall be right back.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. That last play just ended on a whistle blow. There was a foul called.
Valley foul number 54, Alex Kraft.
And it was on Alex Kraft, number 54 for the Vikings.
And it looks like Ian Code is at the line, and that's definitely not someone you want shooting free throws.
Not at all. With the way he can hit those three-pointers,
Ian Code at the line.
went in pretty easy for him. See if he can make a second one. And he gets that one in. It's two-possession game now for Vikings.
They got to quickly make a shot, try to see if they can foul someone who can't shoot, and basically hope for a miracle at this point.
Melanson for a deep three, and he banks that one in.
Are you kidding me?
There's a timeout on the court. We're going to take a short break and be right back here with you on RTC TV4. Thanks for tuning in.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Buzzer's gone off and the ref's blown his whistle. We're back here after that timeout. And thanks to that three-pointer by Melanson for the Vikings, it's now a 1-point game with 13.3 seconds left. Redskins with the possession. If Vikings can steal it right here, they got a chance. And they're pulling a full court press here to try and get the heat on them.
This game so far has got me on the edge of my seat.
County foul number 54, Alex Kraft.
We got a foul on Alex Kraft, and that's going to put Code at the line.
Pressure's on Code right now. Definitely. You make both your shots, and you're basically good.
You made the first one.
Miss one shot, then if Valley makes a three, that's going to put you in a pretty bad spot.
Let's see what happens. The second shot. It goes. It's a 3-point game. And once again, there's another timeout on the court. We're going to step away real quick with another word from our sponsors, and we will be right back. Thank you all for tuning in. We shall return in a moment.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
All right, we're back. 9.8 seconds left here in the game. Redskins just ahead by 3 points. Vikings got the possession here.
Quite a few people on the edge of their seats right now, especially those blocking the camera.
Very true.
Something's got to happen.
Going across the midline, Tripedi. 5 seconds left. That's a foul.
Knox foul number 12, Cade Short.
Cade Short with the foul for the Redskins. Vikings still got it. Tripedi trying to set it back up. Got to pull something, a deep three. Just off the rim. He's on the rebound to send it back out for another three. Oh, just missed the buzzer.
Tonight's final.
Well, that's going to end it here tonight, folks. Knox Redskins beating the Tippecanoe Valley Vikings from 41 to 38, a 3-point game. That was a close one, Nate. That was some good basketball here tonight.
That was. Honestly, my heart is kind of still beating even after. But, yeah, great effort by both of these teams. And both of them has just had a straight performance of quite a long time, honestly.
For sure, they were both definitely on each other's necks, back and back through it all. Bunches of turnovers, bunch of steals. They were on top of each other the entire time. But
even a few clutch moments that was definitely needed. Both these teams managed to click in. But honestly, the most impactful player, I honestly feel, is definitely Ian Code, especially when he was needed to make the free throws to finish off the game for Knox. And his performance kind of helped the Redskins win this close battle against the Vikings.
For sure, along with his accuracy from three-point range in that certain spot in the arc, along with all the other players' efforts on there, they were able to just beat the Vikings here by 3 points here tonight. Well, we thank you all, folks at home, for joining us here for this matchup here. Once again, the Redskins beating the Vikings here tonight. My name's Dakota Hayden. Alongside with me was Nate Roberts. Nate, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure here as well.
And we thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you all next time on RTC TV4. Good night, everybody.
Monday.